Happy Monday! Mods are here to take a look at for FS25. In total, 19 mods released. All platforms got 5 new and 10 updates. And PC Mac players got 1 new and 3 updates. We're going to take a look at each mod, so check those timestamps to see what you want to see first. And let's jump right in. Before we get into it today, just a quick heads up. We do have an update on the Lizard ProBale. However, with this update, you are unable to click on the quick ProBale. The regular one still works just fine, and the updates that were released today are applied to it. However, when you click on the quick ProBale, boom, nothing happens. So it's okay to have installed, and if you want the update for the ProBale, you're cool to go. But I just wanted to let you guys know that before we get into the video. Also want to give a big shouty outy to BB Mods for letting me know ahead of time so that I can tell you. Let's start them off. New ones for all platforms, the Case IH Maxxum series from Hispano Modding. Now, we actually talked about Hispano this morning on Forums of News, so if you missed that, definitely go check that out. He is going to be ceasing the conversion. So I guess he's brought over all the ones that he wanted to, or all the ones that his community requested. So there is that. So he'll be starting to work on a new map and some other mods as well, which is very, very cool. So let's talk about this one to start with. So we got the Maxxum CVX 115, the engine on there, 145 horsepower. We also have 175 horsepower version, variable transmission, 750 liters of fuel, 31 miles an hour, and weighs 5.7 tons. Multiple different wheel options. Matter of fact, all the ones you would expect to see. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Rudestein, and Nokian tires. And yes, we even have some twin wheels in there. Didn't see any narrow twins, which would be pretty sweet on this. However, we do have a couple different versions of narrow tires. I've come for the Continentals, I think, in the thumbnail, which looks very, very good. Front wheel fenders, yes or no through there. Rear beacons, left, right, both, or none. And then we have window tinting of 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100. Front loader, we've got Quickie and Hauer. And then we've got colors for basically everything. I've gone for a black body. However, the rims I've left gray and everything else like that. The only things we can do is change up the mirrors. We do get one extra bit of movement with these. I don't know why. None of the other mods that we've gotten have gotten those extra movements, but hey, I'll take all I can get. Next mod is another returner. This one is pretty cool from GNFS. We have the Kart Pallet. So this has 100 horsepower, which is absolutely insane. Manual transmission, 20 liters of fuel, and it goes 62 miles an hour. It is a death trap. 3 different wheel brands for you. We've got Lizard, Trelleborg, and BKT. It is rear wheel drive, so heads up through there. We do have a nice Lizard set here, and you can kind of make those look 4-wheel drive, but they're not. We also have 2 different Trelleborg sets. I like these. I think these would be perfect for driving around a go-kart. And then we have a nice BKT set, which are chunky boys. Since I am a big fan of the Trelleborg standards, we're going with that. Actually, it kind of looks like the wheels that are on some of the Balers that we've got. Interesting. Design. We can change this up. Basically, you're adding a rear wing. Yeah, because you need downforce on this thing. Steering wheel, we got 2 different models for you there. Engine color, you could change that up too if you like. We either have the chrome, sorry, I'm on the steering wheel again. We either have chrome or black, and then steering wheel color, you can either go black or chrome with that as well. Plus, we have multiple different colors for main, design, and rim color. So the main color here is actually just going to be the frame itself. The design should be, couple little pieces here and there. I think we've got something that changes on the rear too. Yeah, that engine cover right there. And of course, rim colors are rim colors. I can't believe they put chrome. Nice. Now you know we got to take this thing for a spin, right? Oh, yeah. Here we go. That is a rough sound. This sounds like me going. There we go. High speeds are a lot better. Low speeds do not sound great. Yeah, high speed, not too bad. Says 62. We are struggling to get 62. Does this have a CVT transmission? I'm pretty sure that it does, as I just air fart past all these people. It has a manual transmission, it says. It is a single gear. So there's that. One neat thing is the handwork. So we've got turning one way or the other. That's going to be your throttle. And then I guess to pull back is the brake, or push forward is brake. Pull back is brake. Oh, wow. Going backwards is not. No brake needed there. Well, still, a very fun little cart to drive around. Thanks to Farming Simulator driving physics, it's, you know, as good as it can be. Maybe I got too much downforce. Could be. And we got some placeables. The Mini Caravan Park. This costs you $200,000 and has a $36,000 monthly income. And you should make your money back pretty darn fast. This is pretty nice because it's 4 mobile homes. And you've got these little setups here. Actually, I think some of the lights like are turned on. See, that vehicle has some... There's someone in that vehicle. And there's somebody there, and they are probably not drinking water if they're on a roof. Goodness gracious. That's pretty cool, though. But yeah, makes you 36 grand a month in game. Pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. If you're looking for it, it's going to be found in generators. And so do these, but for some reason, they're not in generators? I don't know. The pack Halloween. And here we have 5 pumpkins, Charlie Brown. And then we've got a gooey, that thing. Coffin, you got a spooky ghost, and you've got a Halloween sign there. Wonder what they look like at night. Well, there you go. That is your answer to that one. So these are found in others over here, and we are going to go through, going to take a look at them. So I do find a little bit interesting. So like, let's say this guy, for example, this is just the regular pumpkins Halloween, which they have copy and pasted, and not even pumpkin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, it says that they make $500. So let's take a look at these bad boys in the store. You're going to be finding them in others, not in generators, which is technically what they are. Right through here, we have all 5 of the pumpkins. They'll cost you $500 each. You got a coffin for $1,000. You've got a spooky ghost for $1,000. You got your cauldron right here for $800. That's the word I was looking for. And then you've got a sign. Now, because all of these make money as well, they'll generate between $11 and $2 per, what is that, hour? Yeah, per hour. However, it can tell you what you make per month, depending on easy, medium, or hard. At the end of the day, though, most all of these will probably make their money back in 2 to 4 months. But if you leave Halloween decorations out for 4 months, I will find you, and I will take them down. This is a new map from Carl TG and INF Modding, and I don't know how to say it. It is...
Alliklepa.
Which, the English translation, we won't... It's Source Valve. I don't think that's what it is. This has 2 required mods. One of them is the peat equipment, so you will have to have the peat stuff. But we also have peat fields, which is very cool. And then we have a small grain silos pack from Bar T. The map itself is a fictional Estonian map with lots of forestry and fields, 38 fields plus 15 meadows, 8 medium and large forestry areas, 5 sell points. All in-game products can be sold, and there's a main farm with a chicken barn and a cow barn. And here it is. This is actually where we start off. That break in the trees right at the top of the screen is where I actually started the video. Talking to me real quiet, but it's creepy or annoying, or some people don't like it, so we won't do that again. Because we have peat equipment on the map itself, we do have peat as a crop type, so that is pretty darn cool. As far as stuff that we own, well, we've got Farmland 61 up here, which is going to be the main farm, and the forestry around it. We also have Farmland 9 and 8. Now, other ones that I would recommend getting is Farmland number 10 and Farmland 110 as well, although I have no idea what Farmland 110 is, because Farmland 61 is all of this. So I don't really know. Yeah. It is weird. Anyway, going down the line, here is your crop calendar if you would like to see it. As far as animals, of course, we got the chicken barn and the cow barn. However, we don't have any animals in those husbandries. We do have some pretty interesting stuff here, including a pretty massive contract on Farmland 15. I have fast forwarded 5 hours in game, so we will be getting more contracts than usual there. As far as your productions, none owned, but we have a bakery where you could do bread and cake. And as far as our vehicles go, you always know I like showing off new farmer stuff because I'm a big fan of new farmer mode. Have been since it was a thing in Farm Sim 19. man, it's been far. We had 3 games already since we've had all these modes. Goodness gracious. So there you go. There is that. And if it matters, here are your 2 required mods. Now let's talk updates. We got the Lizard 1775 NT multi-planter from Backtracker 921. This will be version 1001. They fixed the seeder having too much weight when configured with unrealistic seed capacity. Next up, Lizard ProBale version 102. They've added full AI baling support, added support for soybean straw and cornstalk custom bales, and fixed the Chrome Colors preview icon. And just as a reminder that the regular ProBale does work fine, however, the quick ProBale cannot be selected. Don't forget it. He's working on an update now, so hopefully we'll have that out soon. Also got an update around Balers Plus. BB Mods has had a big day today. This will be version 1.2. They've added the RB4160V Plus, Rotana 160V Plus, and they fixed the backdoor decal not moving on the ProBale 165 RB456 HD. So here it is, the RB4160V Plus, Rotana 160V Plus. So many names. Oh my goodness. But we now have this model that's been added as well. So I think that's all the base game Balers. Maybe a couple extra goodies in there. And we'll have to take a look. So as far as everything goes, we do have the Massey Ferguson and Fent decals, or you could debrand it, which is always a big favorite. Bale wrapping can be turned off. So if you're wrapping something and you want grass bales, I don't know why you would, but if you need them, you know, for whatever reason, you could use this. That's very cool. And we also have baler configurations. The unrealistic configurations are in here, not in the customization of the bale itself in the game, in the modifications. So there you go. 1.5, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Bale wrap, you got those if you need them. Boom, 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 boom. Love seeing some Ronnie wrap in there, so we'll go with that. Also got the round bale net, which you will need to add some of. And then you got colors for all the stuff. Pretty much like all the other ones in here. If you just want a round baler that does all the things, this is the pack for you. And another one for BB Mods, Forage Drapers. This will be version 1000. Oh, I think there's too many 01s. There we go. Fixed cutting animation on PowerFlow 30 Forage. Lizard Tank Trailer 25. License plate size corrected. We also have Lizard PE 32. However, it's still showing as version number 1. Still 026. They improved the decals. Metal Garage fixed blurry texture. Hessian Farm 1.1. They've rescaled the version of the objects back to 2 versions. The wrong color on the door in the chicken coop's been improved, and improved the door in the chicken coop, which now rotates correctly. Last update for all platforms, the map Rolling Meadow version 1001. They fixed the lime station showing more than it should and fixed the placement issue. Jumping over to new ones for PC and Mac players, or should I say new one, because there only is this one, the Ricosma Zephir from the SMI modding team. This is a vineyard sprayer. You'll be able to do 2 sides of the vineyard at the same time, which is very cool. Cut your work time in half. 52 grand on it. This one, 2,000 liters of liquid fertilizer herbicide, 4 meter working width, which really doesn't matter. It's just 2 vines at 4 miles per hour. So it is a little bit slower than you would be expecting. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is coming to crossplay as a lizard version as well, as the SMI modding team talked about that not too long ago on their Facebook page. So that is very, very cool. Also, for anybody asking about the vineyard packs from SMI modding team, it looks like they're releasing everything as individual mods now. Lastly, we have updates for PC and Mac players. We got the Quiles Q13. They fixed the wheel configuration. VIP Order Manager, fixed issue with fill type converters in productions, fixed compatibility issue with the Animal Package Vanilla Edition, and optimized the game balance. And lastly, we have the FrechDachs Map 4X version 1301, fix the chicken coop external manure heap. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Join the DjGoHam fam. Double check your notifications. That way you never miss videos like this one. If you haven't checked out the news video from today, definitely go check that out. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Enjoy playing with the mods, and we'll see you in the next one.